Alright, welcome to another episode of Self-Talk. This is episode number 19. And ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon dito, simple lang. I'm very proud of this person kasi I've worked with her. And nagulat ako nung sinabi niya na lagpas almost 2 years na pala kami mag-work. Nakita ko yung development from I think last time unang memorable siya na pagkwento ko nung unang beses kami nagkita kasi it was not good, 'di ba? It was not good talaga. But she's one of the clients that I got to work with na really took action. And I'm really happy. I always say it, I'm very proud of your progress. So, syempre, pakilala ko muna siya, si D. Hi, D.
Hi, hello.
Oh, di ba? Nandito tayo ngayon. So, fast track lang tayo. Could you tell the audience, what do you currently do?
Yeah, I'm currently building accounting teams, remote accounting teams
Okay.
internationally.
Okay.
But they're all based here in the Philippines.
Okay. Pero, nung nagsimula ka, kailan mo sinimulan gawin to?
A few months ago, I think more or less 6 months, 7 months ago.
6 months, 7 months na.
Yeah.
Okay. So, siguro, let's backtrack a bit. So, sabihin natin, years before we worked together, what changed?
A lot. I can't even recognize myself from before.
Bolero. Bolero to.
Like said, because there are times that I will just suddenly message you. Like,
Boss.
boss. Oh my God. Ito na pala ako. I did not, even if you'll ask me 5 years from before, I wouldn't even recognize myself from now. Like, I wouldn't expect na I'm already at this position. So, ganun siya. Kasi it's not just where I
Bawal
came
tayo
from 2
mag-details.
years ago. Ayun.
Bawal tayo mag-details eh. Pero, siguro let's talk about the mind. Ito self-talk naman is about the mind eh. Let's talk about siguro the problem first. Kung ano lang yung kaya mong i-divulge siya.
Yeah,
What
sure.
was the mindset? What's going through your mind nung first time nagkita tayo? And thank you kay Enteng. I think
Yeah.
Enteng is a very good guy. He always did message me before. Oh, pupunta ka sa event na to. Dapat hanapin mo si D. Oh, kailangan mag-usap kayo. Tapos, ang daming event yung nangyari na pumunta ako ng isang event, tas hindi, na alam ko nandun ka, pero
Yeah.
hindi naman kita kilala eh.
We met multiple times na even before we were introduced to each other.
Ganun ba? Oh,
Yeah.
so ako parang, okay, lakad-lakad lang ako. Okay. But there was this one event that doon tayo, sabi, kailangan kausapin mo si Ken. And then we talked. I still remember that. So could you tell us, ano yung mindset, baka makatulong din or makarelate yung iba? What's happening back then?
What's happening back then was I was so scared of my mind.
Okay.
I'm so scared that I even can't control my own thoughts. So wherever I am, even if I'm at a happy place, like that's a party eh. When we
Party
met.
yun.
Party
yeah.
yun. So imagine everyone was hi, ganun, dancing, drinking, and I was like, oh my God, I cannot breathe. So that's what happened. That is what was happening before. So basically, it's more on my thoughts are uncontrollable that I wasn't even able to manage it. And it's scary.
Okay. So ngayon ba, are you doing better in that department?
Much better. I mean, the thoughts won't go away naman.
Yeah.
If I'm doing better, yeah.
What are the things that you're doing that helped you to get to where you are right now?
A lot of things. I just remember on our first call, hindi ko talaga makakalimutan yung small phrase na yun eh.
Ano yan? Hindi ko na,
Let's-
ako nakalimutan ko na eh. So, Refresh me.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
What you mentioned to me after I talk with you is, let's train that you can master your own mind,
okay.
that you can create your own reality. So
Okay.
I was like,
I think I remember what
yeah,
I said. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
every time that I felt down, I was like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna do it. Like, I can do it. So I know that every single time that
Tama
I'm
ba?
down,
Nag-usap tayo nun, we were also talking about breathing patterns.
yes.
Nag-meditate ka ba?
I
Or
did
finalo mo lang yung I think there was a daily routine that I was asking you to do yung specific breathing patterns
5, 7.
Yung isa yung 5 4 7 8 5 7
Mm.
8 parang ganun. How did it help you? I mean, ako I still apply it to myself and my clients, pero siguro I want to hear from you.
How did it help me on the long run?
Mm.
Kasi previously, I'm already into meditation, ganong stuffs na eh. But when you told me to do it, I was like, what is iha? Anong pinapagawin niyo sa akin?
Baka mga
Ano
tulog
ba
lang
to?
ako dito. Tangina yan.
So, but when you got to the point that you need help,
Mm.
whatever was asked for you to do,
Gagawin
gagawin
mo
mo.
na. Gagawin mo na. Okay.
Right? But it helped me a lot because you taught me also anchors, tools.
Very important yung anchors. I
Very
think ilang
important yung anchors.
ilang episode tuloy. Ilang sessions natin pinag-usapan yun. Ang tagal pa ko. Pero nakita ko in-apply mo talaga eh. Kaya
Yeah.
sobrang happy ako doon eh. Yeah. Anong anchors ang still na-apply mo up till now?
Lahat sila eh. Meditation,
Okay.
breathing,
Mhm.
isa yon. Yung, what do you call that? Yung iibahin mo yung thoughts mo, i-redirect mo yung thoughts mo.
Reframing.
Reframing,
You
right?
reframe it. Yeah, okay.
And, naalala ko si Mickey Mouse. So,
Ganun. So auditory ka. Naririnig mo siya. Okay.
Kasi you gave me examples eh. So parang, and also once parang pag alam mo na yung lulubog ka na naman, yung thoughts mo mag-redirect na naman doon sa na yun, sa may sad thing na yun. You think of other things, like funny things, or watch ka ng video para lang
You have to do a pattern
distract.
interrupt.
Yeah, pattern
You do
interrupt.
have to do a strong pattern interrupt. Okay.
And also movement. Body movements.
Very important ang body
Very
movement.
important. What
Ang maganda nun, you were already like, meron ka ng habit to work out eh.
Yeah.
So when it was advised sa call natin that you have to put more focus on to working out, na-divert mo talaga yung when negative thoughts were coming in,
Yeah.
medyo mas madali na sa'yo na gawin yung mga movement na yun para malesen yung thoughts, no? Okay. Siguro question ko, ano yung naging turning point sa buhay mo ngayon? Kasi, right now, I really acknowledge it's a very big change eh. Malayo eh. Malayo eh. Hindi ko lang pwede kasi sabihin sa dito, but I could acknowledge that it's a very big change. So I was witness to a lot of really hard times.
Yeah.
A lot of really hard times. And the effort that you put in, mahirap ba?
Oo. Oo naman. Super hirap. Kasi when you're on that point, diba, whenever we are uncomfortable, nahihirapan, we just wanted to give up. Always. Diba? Hindi mawawala yan yung I just wanted to give up and all. But then now that I look back and think about it, at buti na lang nangyari yun. Parang hindi pala siya mahirap. Parang, I'm thankful na nangyari yun.
Are you like coming up with your own solutions right now?
For some, yes. Most of it. But there are still things that I still don't know or need help with.
Okay.
And that's where I consult, of course.
Alam ko unique tong statement na to eh. you've had multiple coaches and mentors.
Yeah.
And I agree that we are different characters in your life.
Yes.
Oo. How helpful was that? I do think that ang daming mo din natutunan sa kanila eh.
Yes.
And I'm really happy that you also went to them and nakita ko yung growth eh. Meron ka bang mga specific na learnings from each of the mentors that you could think of that you could probably share? Oo.
Yeah, of course.
Sige.
Different coaches like you, Cha, and also Tita Fanny, and
Yeah.
also the programs that I've been to, yung fitness program. So, I think yung kay Tita Fanny, she's an alpha female.
Okay.
And kasi she almost doesn't have a limiting belief.
Mhm.
And one of the things I thought I thought, sometimes when we're dramatic, the first thing that people say to you was comfort you, diba?
Okay.
And understand where you're coming from. But Tita Fanny knows me a lot,
Mm.
that when I was telling her, oh, this happened, and then I was almost crying, what she told me was, lunukin mo. Yun yung sinabi niya sa akin, lunukin mo. You want that, right? You wanted to go as far as 10 times where you're currently at. Lunukin mo. Swallow it. And bear with it.
Okay.
When you can, then leave. Then you can have a choice. But for now, you don't have a choice. So do it.
Okay. Very nice. Ganda.
Yun.
Ganda.
Yun yung kay Tita Fanny.
Yeah.
And meron din yung kay Cha,
Okay.
which is always be grateful.
Mhm.
Like sometimes we're too much into complaining, like we don't acknowledge what we currently have
Okay.
and what we've already done. So you cannot have more space for more if you can't even appreciate what you have at the moment.
Appreciation. Grounding, no?
Yeah.
Ang laki factor. Sa akin, I think yung sinabi mo memorable, no? Sa akin, yung master your
Master
thoughts.
your own master your
Master your
thoughts
mind so that you could
and
create your own reality.
Yep.
I think nung time na yun, nakafocus ako sa identity building and reality. Understanding your own reality to strengthen yourself, 'di ba? Mas makilala mo yung sarili mo. Ngayon, I do believe that we're still in a journey to getting to know ourselves because ever changing yan eh, nagbabago eh.
Yeah, always.
My question for you is, if you were to like level up ng isa plus one, how would that version look like for you? Ano, parang naging coaching call na natin, no? Pero gusto ko lang iba to sa'yo.
How would that look like?
Level up.
Like
When you
level
think
up?
about a level up, ngayon nandito ka na sa certain level na to eh. What would it look like if you were to level up one more?
Oh. Yeah, should I describe it?
Yeah, please do.
I think at the moment I have this always like I don't give a fuck. Right? So and
Bawal
so what?
magmura.
Bawal magmura.
Oh, dahil ako lang. Pwede.
So, but there are still times kasi I'm now into business
Okay.
and the clients that I have are double my age, twice my age, and they're really like seasoned executives.
Okay.
So it's intimidating. And sometimes it's, I felt intimidated and should I follow them? Should I just always say yes to what they are asking for?
Okay.
So maybe if I'm going to level up one more, it's to be more when we had a conversation with them. When I have a conversation with them, it's just I will converse with them like I am their equal.
And putting your foot down.
Yep.
Okay. Paint that picture in your mind. What has to happen for you to reach that? Or are you already there?
I'm almost there.
So, okay. Almost. Okay. When you say almost, di ba? Gaano kalayo yung pagitan na yon?
Maybe 6.5 to 10.
Okay. So, 6.5 to 10. What has to happen for it to be a 7, to be an 8, or a 9?
I have to let go of something.
What is that thing you need to let go of?
Should I say it here?
No. Just think about it. Just think about it.
I know the answer na.
Alam mo na.
Yeah.
Kaya ba?
Yeah, actually, yes.
Okay. So, sige. For, since nandito naman tayo sa podcast na to, for young business, how young are you right now?
28. Just turned 28.
28. Okay. For young business owners, do you have any advice? Lalo na dun sa mga nagsisimula pa lang.
Um,
Sa field mo rin, ah.
sa field ko,
Sa field mo,
sa
ah. Sa field mo,
accounting,
sa field mo. Yeah.
who wants to go into business?
Yeah.
Your intelligence can go or can take you as far lang.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean that you will stay there. Kasi I think for someone like me who started in a very professional setting
Mm.
as a CPA, we're too caught up with our titles.
Okay.
Oh, I'm a CPA. I work hard for this certification, for this license. I am the senior director, the partner of this firm and all.
I think yung
Yun.
lahat ng clients na kausap mo, client facing ka di ba?
Yeah,
Lahat ng clients na kausap ni sobrang professional yung
super.
So you're talagang hi. Good evening, good afternoon.
Yes.
Ganun eh. Hindi ba walang relax doon? Wala, it's most of the time talagang super professional.
Not all.
Okay.
Merong mga relax, but those are business types.
Okay.
On the construction, yung mga nasa real estate.
Mm.
So, mga super chill sila. But on my clients who have a firm, who is a CFO, Silicon Valley, CFO of public companies, it was like, like,
ano talaga?
yeah, you just, yung
ikaw,
mga nakasuit, ganyan.
Nakaayos ka talaga, okay. Oh, hi. How are you? Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon. Okay. Siguro, a question running on my mind right now, D, is about persona, identity. When you talk to clients, is it a different D that's facing?
Yes. And also when I talk to my team members,
It's a different D
Different
version.
D.
Ibang version siya.
Different.
Ibang identity.
yep.
So, is it really fully different from who you really are?
I don't think so, no.
Integrated naman siya.
Integrated siya.
Ibang version lang.
Ibang version lang.
Okay. Could you think of a problem that you overcame already? Na-overcome mo na. Think of a problem. And I want you to share what you did to overcome it.
Oh, sure. Maybe it's hard kasi on my identity as a young CEO, very hard. And my team members are as professional as controllers who have 16 years of experience, mga CPAs. And I even went to interview of CFOs and mga directors of Philippine companies.
Okay.
So, whenever I had a call with them, I was too intimidated.
Because of the presence ba? I mean,
I felt small.
okay.
Kasi, for example, previously I wanted to be a CFO.
Okay.
From accountant to a CFO. So that's on the title, right? But there are times that this is a CFO. I felt like small. I'm just a controller. Like I just achieved a level of controller, mga ganon.
So may pressure ka nararamdaman because of the
Yeah.
title itself or the person?
Both.
Both.
Like, I felt that they've come a long way on their
Experience.
experience, that I forgot I'm a CEO.
Okay.
Like, I'm the one who's providing their salaries and
Okay.
all. And I have to, it's not because of my identity. Like, I felt like, what do you call that? Like, intimidated and, what do you call yung parang nahiya ka?
Nahiya ka.
No, not yung hindi
Shy ba?
hindi yung
Intimidated,
nahiya eh.
ashamed,
Yeah.
scared.
Mga ganon. But then
Okay.
I have to overcome na I'm not a controller accountant anymore.
Mm.
I'm the CEO.
Mm.
And it's not because of the title, because yon, 'di ba? Kasi I have to to embody the title
Mm.
and to have my authority.
Kailan mo na-realize to?
Every day, the past
Hindi,
few
I
months.
mean, kailan nag-shift tong mindset na to? Kasi sabi mo nga, nanliliit ka way back.
Yeah.
Kailan mo na-realize na, hindi, tangina, nandito na ako, iba na yung ako na
Yeah,
to. Ako na to.
that's a different me.
Kailan? When did
Now
this
that you
realization
asked
hit?
it, now that I remember one of our
Oh.
sessions,
Oh.
na it's different naman. This is regarding the fitness before.
Ano to? Months ago? O recent? Yung recent?
No, it's a year ago, where I told you like, oh, they have a program in here, and I was not involved. And
Okay. Basta wag na tayo
yun,
mag-detail. Wag na
diba?
tayo mag-detail.
So,
Yan.
parang na-realize ko to etong persona problem na to just this January.
Alam ko recent eh.
Yeah,
Recent
Very
yan
recent.
eh. Recent yan eh. Ako yun nga eh. Isa ka sa mga clients ko that I've seen, nakikita ko yung up, yung challenges, down, pag down
Down talaga.
down talaga. Tapos, teka lang, you pick yourself back up. Teka lang, hindi, wala kang ibang walang ibang tutulong
choice.
eh. Wala kang choice eh. Wala eh. Boom. Tapos nandun ka na, hindi, boss, usap tayo, kailangan ko kayo to. Tapos sabi ko, kakasession na natin ng isang araw. Hindi, kailangan ko ng ganito. Tapos biglang, bam, biglang take effort, tapos magre-report ka. Kaya ako happy because pag si D kasi, isa siya sa mga client ko na nagre-report back talaga pag meron siyang milestone na nai-hit.
Yeah.
So pag na-hit niya yung milestone na yun, I think as your coach and as your mentor, it gives me a sense of accomplishment and me wanting to really celebrate with you. Ramdam mo yun talagang ako, talaga celebrate ako talaga na pero nung pag sinishare mo yun, boss, salamat, thank you for this guidance. Thank you. Ang sagot ko isa lang eh. All you. All you. It's you. It's not me. I was there to just help you find the resources. Ako yun yung mindset ko as a coach eh. The action is done by you. Ang malaking nakakatulong sa coaching is alignment.
Yeah.
Alignment ng coach and ng coachee. Because if there's an alignment and commitment ng action, yun yung important. Because not all would immediately take action. Some just need a friend to talk to. Pero ako, thank you for really happy for your growth. Ramdam ko yung difference kasi.
Iba ba?
Oo, malayo. And me and your friends are proud of you. So, kaya nandito tayo sa episode na to. Maybe you could share your personal understandings, not just sa usap natin, but what you figured out on your own. So, from you years back to who you are right now, ano yung mga talagang top 3 learnings that you could share to people who are starting out? Yeah.
Okay, the first one is the more that I fail, the more that I got better.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first one. Second is everything that I do, I do it for myself. No one else.
Mm-hmm.
Like, talagang naka-bold yung no one else. Only me.
Okay, sige, number 3.
Number 3,
Lupit.
if I mess up, it's on me. But I'll stand up again. I stand tall. And I can go further.
Okay. Solid. Solid.
Yeah.
Okay. So ako, sige D, meron ka bang message for like those who are watching right now? I mean, beyond business, beyond those who are just going through a hard time in life. I mean, may kanya-kanya naman tayong problema eh.
Yeah.
Pero siguro you've done a lot. You're still going through a lot. Pero you're still fighting through it. So sa mga nahihirapan na diyan, what can you say?
Yeah, that's actually a good question kasi multiple times that I had or we had sessions and multiple times that I had attacks. I felt like I'm
Attacks
going
talaga.
attacks.
Attacks talaga yung term
Attacks.
niya doon. Attacks talaga.
Yeah. I felt like I'm going to die
Hmm.
every single time. Like there is no way out. But now that cuz I receive a lot of messages that thank you for sharing your journey,
Mhm.
mga ganyan. Hindi ka naman mamamatay eh. For me, whenever you encounter something, if hindi ka naman mamamatay dyan, then that's okay. You're in a good position. And you're old enough to figure it out.
Sa mga bata na nakikinig dyan, hindi pa.
Oh yeah, you're old enough to figure it out. You're old enough to figure it out, but at the same time, learn to say or learn when to ask for help to the right people.
I think for me, I'd still agree. I still have really good friends and coaches and mentors that are, when I'm feeling that I'm very very stubborn with something,
Yeah.
I still have to I mean, these are the eyes that see.
Yes.
Wala sila dun sa emotional, wala sila dun sa mismong problema to And I
Yeah.
think yun yung advantage naman. Pero sige, thank
I
you.
think
Yeah.
I wanted to emphasize that ask help to the right people.
How can you tell who's right and who's wrong?
Yun nga eh. 'Di ba?
Yun kasi, pag sinabi mo right people, yes. Pero how can you tell who's right and who's wrong for you?
That's my question to you as well.
Siguro, to answer that question, I think all you could do is try. Because madali masabi yung right for now, wrong, iba-iba yung stage eh. Sabihin natin,
Yeah.
iba-iba yung stage. So, if probably right now, I do suggest that you go with mentors that
Yes.
are on that
Who've done
level nandun sa ginagalawan mo. I think I've done my role, pero meron pa rin naman tayong mga pwedeng pag-work onan. I'm suggesting that you get to look for mga specific dun sa gagalawan mong circle ngayon. I could take
Exactly.
care of the mindset and stuff.
Yeah.
Pero dun sa business, magkaiba tayo ng business eh.
Okay ba? Yeah.
Tama, magkaiba tayo ng business eh. So, I think I was right at that point in time that could help you get a kickstart with things.
Yeah.
May momentum
I
ka
didn't
na.
even expect na abot tayo hanggang dito.
Akala mo parang 3 sessions and tapos na tayo. Okay, that's it. Pero I think moving forward, how I'm looking at it as your coach is to get 2 more coaches so that ma-maintain yung momentum.
Right.
I think you are at a different stage right now. And tuloy mo yan.
Eh.
Tuloy mo yan.
Let's do it.
Tuloy mo yan. So sige, itong episode na to, I just wanted to center on me celebrating this with D. Magkausap kami dito ngayon because Nagkita kami dito sa Key Studios. Tara, episode na tayo. Pero it's a very, very important episode for me, D. Because, again, beyond celebration, it's more of, I'm really happy to see in my mind, there's a comparison eh. So, there's, when we started to where you are now, and this is not just an accomplishment. This is also learning for me.
Oh.
You know why?
Why?
Because each person that I get to work with is different.
Yes.
Through the process, there are things that I saw that worked.
All right. Yeah.
Tama? May mga bagay na hindi ka rin nakinig. So may rason yun. Bakit? Teka lang. Tama naman yung sinabi ko. Ba't hindi niya ginawa?
That was my time ba nasasabihin ko sa'yo, can we not do that? I think gusto kong gawin eh.
Oo. Within our coaching calls kasi, very open yung usapan eh. Pag sinabi kong, eto yun, tapos sabi niya, hindi, ayoko niyan. hindi yun. But again, communication is very, very important for a coach, for a coaching call. And I think authority is also important. If you get to see that we're talking like this, because of course we're friends right now, but in a coaching call, it's a different environment. More on, I still maintain the authority in a coaching call. And I think, pag nawawala ang authority sa isang coaching call or isang therapy session, hindi nakikinig yung client eh.
Yeah.
Oh. So we just have to have that agreement simula pa lang ng call. And I'm very parang after ng call wala nag-uusap lang kami normal eh after ng call eh. Pero within the call, we're very serious. And sabi ko nga, I have a lot of clients that I get to work with. But, again, iba-iba yung problema ng tao.
Yeah.
May mga nagtatanong sa akin kasi di kung na-absorb ko yung mga problems ng tao. Ang point ko is, I have to.
Right.
It's not about when they have to share their problems na oo ka lang. Hindi eh. I have to write it down. I have to listen. I have to acknowledge. And I have to understand the problem so that it's not you that's just working with it.
Yeah.
We're both working with it together. So, I think bini-breakdown ko yung sarili kong within this session.
No?
Within this call, within this podcast, no? Pero,
Heavy nun. Kasi
Sige.
I'm in interview eh. Nag-interview ako ng mga tao. So I think I've asked you one time na, how do you deal with it? Like, me, I just can't. Hindi ko na kayang kumausap ng tao. So,
sige, bago tayo matapos, do you have a question for me?
I've always asked you kasi
Dahil sa clock out
questions
naman natin pag-uusapan lahat ng professional stuff mo eh. Sige,
Oo.
ito self-talk eh. Do you have a question for me?
But I've asked you this before na.
Okay lang. For ask a question for the people.
Yeah.
Ganun.
Okay.
Pinawisan ako bigla.
In order for someone to open up talaga to you, they have a full trust on you, 'di ba?
Depende. Not all the time.
Not all the time.
Not all the time.
Kasi when I started my coaching with you, talagang sabi ko nun, I've already have my full trust on him. So, on the mentees that you are working with, do you think they all have a full trust in you?
Hindi. I think with you, may mga special factors involved eh. Because again, you were introduced to me
It's a
by a
referral.
person you really trust.
Yeah.
So ngayon, if you trust this person and this person trusts me, medyo mas madali yung dynamic na makapagbigay ka ng trust sa akin. Tama? May ganun dynamic na nangyari. For most clients that I get to work with, minsan sobrang referral. Parang yung kailangan mo kausapin yung anak ko. Walang tiwala sa akin yung anak niya. Hindi naman yung anak niya yung may kailangan eh.
Yeah.
'Di ba? Ang nag-recommend yung nanay. So ngayon may trust ba sa akin yung anak? Syempre wala. Tingin niya sa akin kaaway, nakakampi ng nanay niya. So not all the time I would go into a call with the certain level of trust. Kaya dito pumapasok yung I have to position myself, I have to ganito, may credentials involved so that slowly builds trust dun sa kausap.
Okay, I have one question na lang.
Sige, go. Go lang.
Kasi you have to build up, you have to have that authority to be a mentor or a coach.
Mhm.
And like, it's not just applicable to coaching business or
Okay,
NLP.
I think I get your question here.
Once you are someone who is in, to be in the authority side,
Okay.
you try to, of course, help individuals for themselves. And how do you deal with it if they can't help
Themselves.
themselves?
Okay. Pain yun.
Yeah.
Pain yun sa akin. With the full intention that you go into a call to help the person get through things. Lalo na kung very specific yung problem niya. Kaso hindi siya nakikinig. There are times that I take it to myself.
Oh,
There are times that I take it to myself. Was there something wrong with the call? Was there... I have to write it down. Feedback ko yun sa sarili ko eh. Maybe I should have done this. I should have said this. Nawala yung accountability. So,
Yeah.
if ever ililipat ko yung accountability sa ibang tao. So, if you're not listening to me, who would you listen to? May mga ganun
Right.
akong, may mga ganun akong parameters eh. So, if ganito, kakausapin ko yung ibang tao so that kung dun siya nakikinig, dun ko ipapadaan yun. Or I really refer it to another person. Meron akong money back guarantee eh. So, if within that session, walang nangyari, di nakinig saan, I don't ask my client to pay. Wala akong nagawa eh. I think yun yung pride ko. I maintain that pride as a coach. Yun yung sarili kong concept na kaya pansin mo, pag nag-session tayo, hindi ka pay before the session.
after.
Pay after the session ka. Pag walang nangyari dun sa call natin, walang learning, walang insight or anything, you don't need to pay me.
Yeah. I remember that.
'Di ba? You remember up till now ganun
Yeah.
'yun. So sa akin, when there's a client that napapansin kong walang authority, that's why I created a system called the chemistry call.
Right.
Right, 'di ba?
Right.
Right. So within the chemistry call, I could already gauge it's a free call. 'Di ba? Meron bang alignment dito? Do I have authority? Do we have an agreement na you will push through
Nice.
with this? Because after that, decision ko ngayon kung tutuloy tayo ng coaching call.
Kasi that would anchor eh.
Hindi porke may pera ka
coaching.
pang bayad, go tayo sa
Right.
coaching call. No,
Right.
I want to make sure that aligned tayo. Or ipapasa na kita dun sa ibang coach.
Right. Kasi that would anchor the entire relationship din. It would
Yes.
help anchor yung
Yes.
chemistry.
That's why, with that experience, I created yung system. And meron akong
Oh,
specific na
nice.
flow. So, na-ensure ko yun. So, kaya yung pinag-uusapan natin, di ba? Ano sabi ko nun sa huling usap natin? System?
Yeah,
Ayun
systems.
siya, okay, assignment mo ka, may assignment ka pa. And yun nga yun, I want to make sure that each client that I get to work with have assignments. Pag-graduate natin nga, yun yung explanation ko dun sa isang episode ng podcast na to eh. Tangina, nung graduate tayo ng college, wala nang tumutok sa atin.
Yep.
Wala nang tumicheck sa'yo na nagawa mo na assignment mo.
Mm.
Wala nang nagbigay sa'yo ng guidelines mo eh. You're on your own. 'Di ba?
Right.
Kaya nakita ko tong profession na to, hindi ko sinasabi na parang kuya lang ako na gano'n. Hindi. I think most people need accountability.
Right.
Most people need the feedback. Yun yung wala.
Mm.
Most people would just say, wow, you're doing good, ang galing mo. Wala na magbibigay sa'yo, mga best friend mo lang magsasabi sa'yo ng talagang, oh, bobo mo, gago. Tangina, hindi mo ginawa tong kalokohan na to. Dapat ito yung ginawa mo eh. O, ba't tatanga-tanga ka doon? Di ba? May mga ganun na statement, di ba? I think, as a coach, yun yung isang role ko.
Yeah.
To give direct feedback
Yes.
with the good intention that you will grow from it.
Yep. Right.
Yun lang.
Nice.
So,
Good
nasagot ko
job.
ba yung tanong mo?
Yeah.
Sagot ko ba yung
I
tanong mo?
learned a lot.
Okay. Okay, salamat. D, any parting message?
If you're an accountant CPA who wants to be accountable, like what Coach Ken mentioned, join our team. We're actually a small group at the moment, but we're slowly building it. But we are results driven, empathetic, of course, accountants. And also my parting message is always listen. If you got time, listen to other podcast episodes of
Grabe,
Ken.
ito ulit sa promote Bait naman ito.
Kasi I started listening to his podcast even before we met.
Ganun ba?
Right. I listened to your episodes even before we met, and there's a lot of learnings that you will get from it. Not just on, sometimes kasi when they said therapy, they mention about there's a stigma around it.
Mhm.
But actually, no way. It's something that could help you day by day that will tremendously help you grow a lot na hindi mo na lang marirealize na you've become this person na.
Salamat.
So, ayun. Just listen to the podcast.
Okay, salamat sa promotion, D. Pero again, thank you so much. I mean, alam ko naman, palagi naman tayo nag-uusap. Tuloy mo lang yan. Again, I'm always happy and proud of you kahit dami kang kalokohan din. Oo, maraming kalokohan. But I hope ma-achieve mo lalo na yung mga goals mo na pinag-usapan natin. Malapit na yung iba doon. Malapit na. So, malapit na yan. So, parting message ko lang, learn from others. Minsan hindi mo kailangan daanan yung mga mistakes. Minsan pwede mo na makita yung mistakes sa ibang tao and learn from it. Notice patterns early. Because when you get to see patterns, minsan palapit pa lang yung mga bagay na pwedeng mangyari dahil sa pattern recognition mo, you could already predict and do a better job or make a better decision already. Basta nakita mo na yung pattern. So, yun muna for this episode. So, kita-kits ulit tayo sa susunod na episode ng Self Talk. My name is Ken Sumera and these are my thoughts. Bye-bye!